Alright, we got the exhaust hooked up, got the clutch lace cylinder tightened up, changed the pulley on the power steering pump, got it mounted up, got the belt system on, got the radiator in. We're going to modify the fan shroud. This is a diesel, remember, so it had the big old wide radiator in it. We're not running that. I mean, this is a 4-core. I mean, it's a plenty fat radiator, but we're just gonna run something we can get hoses for pretty decently. So we're gonna trim that bracket like this end here, just shorten it up and cut the shroud off down here somewhere. Right here, I guess, and bolt it up. Got to put the fan on yet. These brackets weren't made for mechanical fuel pump, so I think we're gonna cut the bottom of the smog pump part of the bracket off, just to make it easier to put the fuel pump on here. Got to put the cap and wires on. Put the carburetor on. Radiator hoses. Put the fuel pump on a fuel line. The heater hoses, and then drain the fuel tank. So not much more to do, but I'm about ready to call it a day. I had a rough day at work today, and so, but she's getting there. Like I said, I got the exhaust bolted up. She's getting there. Got the hood bolted on. It's always nice when you can get the motor done and you can bolt the motor bolted in, so you can bolt the hood back on. That way you know you're going somewhere. So she's getting there, but I'm gonna call it quits for today. It's getting late, and I'm about ready to get something to eat, so we'll jump back on this tomorrow and maybe get it finished up. I don't know. Like I said, we still got to drain the fuel tanks, and I don't know how long or how difficult that's going to be. But we're getting it. We just ain't got it yet, but we will get it. We will finish it. Ain't no big deal. It's very, very close now. So, like I said, basically wiring it up and running a few hoses. That's about all we got left to do. So, I'll get it. Should be running before you know it. So, y'all guys stay tuned. You know, I never did look at see what the miles were on this old truck, which, I mean, I don't care. It'd just be nice to know. Boy, that could be original. I don't know. And it's awful clean. See, it's not all ripped up. And just that little place right there. I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Let's see. I need to adjust the hood just a touch more. Looks good on the front. Well, that side needs to come back a little bit. That side's nice and low. This side's a little high. A few minutes worth of work. No big deal. So yeah, it's gonna be so cool to have this thing going. So the rain finally quit, so we can get out here and get back on this. We've trimmed our fan shroud up a little bit. Got to trim the other part of it up. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna cut the bottom ear of this bracket right here off. Make some room to put this fuel pump on. We'll be getting here real shortly, getting some stuff done, so hang tight and we'll show you as we go. Alright, so we got this bracket trimmed up. So we'll get this thing back on there. Might put the fuel pump on first just to have a little extra room to work on it, but that's what we got right now. We'll put that bracket back on. Like I said, I'll probably put the fuel pump on first. Make things a little easier. Alright. So this is how much of the bottom of that bracket we cut off. And it's just the bottom edge where the smog pump would have bolted on from the factory. So we got that cut off, and we gained all that much room for the fuel pump. So that helped us out a lot. Made things a little easier to work on there. So got the fuel pump on. Now we're going to work on getting the radiator and fan mounted up and go from there. So we're getting it. So we got our radiator support, radiator holder and fan shroud trimmed up. We trimmed that much off the shroud and this off the top. And got the fuel pump on, got the fan on, shroud on. Need some bolts. Missing the bolts that hold the shroud up in, so I had to get some of them. I think we're missing 5 bolts maybe. We'll get them. I need a fitting for my upper heater hose. I need an upper radiator hose. Put the distributor cap on and wires, carburetor and accelerator linkage, and wire this thing up, and it should be ready to fire up. So we're plugging along that. It's been a long hot day. I believe we're gonna quit. Got lots done, not as much as I wanted to, but I didn't anticipate having to take that bracket there off to get it trimmed. And making things work where they ain't supposed to takes longer than just bolting stuff up. So she's coming together, and she will be together soon. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show you as we go.